Hey guys, welcome to Division 2 video, and in this video I will not be telling you guys the builds that I'm using. Instead, I would like to give you guys the awareness of some talents which are really nice and you should really look into them, and if they fit for your playstyle I would suggest you to go and try them, because right now in Division 2 there are lots of uh, build style and game and the way people like to play the game. So I won't be talking about my builds. Instead, if you guys like the talent, try to use them the way you like them in your own play style. So yeah, without any further ado, let me just show you the talents that are worth looking into. The first one is from the Badger Tough brand set. Is the one that gives you elite damage on its first gear piece. You do not need to have two pieces in order to activate the damage to elite uh, bonus. You just need one of the one of the brand item, and it's really nice to have elite damage on your gear because it gets easier to kill the elite enemies, and I know you don't see much of them in the game, but when you go higher on the challenging difficulty, the health bar for the elite are a lot higher and they do often come in the game. So yeah, it's really nice to have elite damage on your set, and plus whenever you see a mask, keep in mind that the attributes on the mask also offers you the elite damage and it gives you quite a lot. Right now I have 22% damage to elite on my mask, and it's in the attributes, and yes, you can get that from the attributes in your masks, and so far I haven't seen that on any of the other gear pieces. The only place it I saw is on the mask in the attributes. So yeah, you can also muster some more elite damage through the attribute. And the second bonus for this Badger Turf is really nice. If you're a DPS guy and you really like to if you really like to not use the cover to cover combat and like to just get in and flank enemies, get close to them, having a 50% armor on kill is really nice. If you have the high armor DPS, this really helps you get back the armor each time you kill them. So yeah, if you're a DPS guy, you can have this bonus, and it really helps you melting those enemies and getting back their health. So this was the brand talent which I wanted to show you, and second which I really like is the Berserk here. On the talent here, keep in mind that the Berserk talent can be found on many of the gear brand set items, or you can also use the recalibration bench to swap it from one gear piece to another is possible, and I did the same here because the piece which I'm using right now did not had the Berserk talent on it. All you need to use the calibration bench is to have a talent on your gear piece. Keeping in mind that if you do not have any talent, just like let me see if I have any piece here. Nope. All of my gear have the talents on them, but if you do not have any talent on them, then the calibration will not work. So yeah, this is another talent piece which I really like and using What it does is gives you 10% weapon damage for every 10% of max armor depleted, which means if you lose 10% of your armor, you get 10% extra damage. And it only applies on shotgun, SMG, or assault rifle. So if you're a sniper guy or a rifle guy, it will not work on that, even on the LMG. Always keep in mind to check the requirements for the talents to work, because sometimes some people do not check the requirement and they think that the talent is bugged somehow, but it's not actually, and it's working really nicely, at least for me. So yeah, this is one of the must-have talent on your gear pieces. Uh, but still, if you do not like that, it's up to you. It's your own opinion. But this is one of the challenge which you guys should look into, and keep the gear piece in your inventory, even though if you're not going to use it for a time. But just keep the gear piece for the talent in case if you change your mind in future, just to try it out. This is something worth keeping in your inventory. So the next talent which I like and using is critical hit, is the clutch. It's what it offers is a critical hit restore 15% health. So if someone or some boss uh, launch a DC-62 or give you any status effect which is causing you to lose your health, it really helps you get back that health pretty quickly just by registering some critical hit shots, and it gives you 15% of your health back instantly. And what else it does is also great, and it gives you 2% armor back on each critical hit bullet that you register to your NPC. And also keep in mind that it works with assault rifle, SMG, and the LMG. Now here I'm not sure that it works even with the light LMG or with just the LMG, but I think it's worked with all sort of LMGs here, and it's really nice to have. And also keep in mind that if you're a guy who likes to use a SMG weapon, then the bonus which SMG gives is a critical hit chance, and it goes up to I think 15%. At least on tier 4 is 15%, but as you guys go to the tier 5, I'm pretty sure it goes up to 18% or even 20, and with the exotic weapon it would be a lot higher, I think. But yeah, it's really nice to have a submachine gun if you really want to master the talent uh, talent skill from here. But I'm not using the submachine weapon because I like assault rifle. It gives me more access to the NPCs which are quite
You have
far
joined a
from
group.
me, and
You are now group leader.
it pretty
Another
works
agent has
out
joined your group.
in all sort of situations for me. So yeah, it's really nice to have this CTR 21. It uh, works pretty great with my playstyle. Anyways, this is one of the uh, really awesome talent which you guys should look into, and if you get one and you do not want to use it, just keep it in your inventory. Maybe you'll use it later on. And there's another talent which I really like to talk about, and it's this one. The talent name is Killer, and what it does is killing an enemy with the critical hit grants 50% critical hit chance. So what it means is it increases my critical hit chance after I kill someone with the critical hit bullet. The bullet that killed the NPC was the critical hit bullet. So yeah, it enables me with the critical hit chance increases up to 50%. And as you guys can see, I have 40% critical chance without a submachine on my gear right now. And if you guys be using the submachine weapon, it could go easily up to 55 or even higher. And what it does, just tell me, let me tell you what it does. When the critical chance increases, mine goes up to 90%, and if you guys have the submachine gun with you, yours will go to 100%. And what it does is, when I have 90% or 100% critical hit chance, all my bullets will be critical hits. And what it does, it clutch will give me my health and armor bag on each bullet that I
You have left the group.
register to the NPC, whether it's to the rogue enemy or you go rogue or kill the NPC or elite boss. Doesn't matter what you say, as long as you are registering the critical hit bullets. It will just give you the armor and health back. So yes, these two talents work best with one another. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that there's talent that gives you elite damage. Let me see, where are they? I think, yeah, the talent is called hard hitting. Sadly, right now I cannot muster as much as I would like to, but I have around, I think, 39% elite damage in my gear right now. But I'm using the build style which gives me my health back a lot, so I can just get out and kill those NPCs more quickly. Because if you cannot survive, what's the point of having a TPS? So yeah, I like to combine TPS with survival ability, and that's what I did here. Otherwise I would have taken my elite damage up to 75% easily, and it would have been not worth it if I was just taking cover all the time and waiting for my window, and I do not like that. So yeah, I'm trying to combine all things together to make a build which is effective in DPS, keeps me alive, and keeps the build also fun. And lastly, what I would like to show you is another talent which I'm using, and it's really effective. What it does, it is awesome, and the talent name is Patient. What it does is gives back, after being in cover for 3 seconds, which mostly people are quite easily in Division 2. It gives back armor repair by 5% every 1 second. So what it does is that you'll be getting 5% your armor every time and every second that you are in cover after 3 seconds of this. Yeah, and just because of this talent to make it work with my gear, because I needed the 7 defensive points in my gear, I had to lose some elite damage in my gear. But in my opinion, it worth it, and it works best with my play style. And there's another uh, talent which is called Devastating. It's quite hard to find. I'm not sure why. It comes with the gloves and the holster. It gives 5% weapon damage to all your gears, and I'm using it right now. And I'm trying to muster as much as critical chance as possible, as also with the elite damage, critical damage. And let me see, yeah, I have these, and the modes which I'm using are quite random right now because I'm still gathering modes, and the modes which I'm using are quite random. But my builds are based upon the assault rifle, so most of the damage which I deal is with my assault rifle. Because I think I have a attribute is, yeah, it's on my gloves here. I am modified it that it gives me more 10% assault rifle damage. And why I'm using assault rifle damage and not any other weapon like submachines, as I have been talking to you. And just let me show you. Uh, this is one piece here which gives me assault rifle damage by 5% by 10%. I'm getting 7% more here, so that would be 17%, right? So I'm getting 7%, 17% assault rifle damage, and let me show you why I'm using the assault rifle. I just have to walk a little bit. My specialization weapon is the survivalist, and as you guys can see, I have unlocked it completely. So anyways, here you guys can see I have an EMI tier 3, and what it does is gives you 15% increase assault rifle damage. So combining that, right now I have like 32% assault rifle damage on my gear, and it's really effective. And combining that
Let me be your one-stop
32%
shop.
assault rifle damage with the elite damage that I have right now is 39%. It goes insanely high, and I can pretty much kill anyone without dying, keeping myself alive
Low
without
prices, big selection. That's what I've got.
without using any uh, skill power that gives me my health back or using my medkit. I just stay
Come on
alive
over here,
all the
Agent.
time,
You're gonna want to see this.
even on challenging difficulty.
Hey, Agent, nice to see you.
Let me see if I can show you one of the challenging mission here, but I won't be playing it completely. But I would like to give you guys the idea of this gear. I think I should go here.
I've got movement on the roof
Viewpoint
near the radio mast.
alien challenging
Agent,
difficulty. I'm trying to keep the video short for you guys. I just wanted to give you guys the awareness of the talents that there are in the game.
Taking
And
the
always
viewpoint
keep
museum
an
away from
eye
True
open
Sons will
for
make it a
those.
lot harder for them to
And
coordinate
even
their
if you do
troops
not
and
want
spread
them,
this
just
information.
keep them.
All communications coming in and out of the building.
Maybe later on you guys
Studio on the top.
try it out. As you can see, I'm getting my health back while I recover, and killing me also gave 50% health back. Plus, when I'm dealing the critical hit damage, I'm also getting my health back. It's like
Don't think you're getting off easy
I'm
by pulling
choosing
guard.
a
Hostiles could attack at any
healing
moment.
station without a healing station, and I'm also very effective in dealing damage. It's not like that I cannot do them solo. I can easily play any mission doing solo. and these builds are also really effective in team as well. It's not like that I'm not going to deal any damage to anyone. Like somebody is carrying me and all I'm doing is repairing myself. That's all. It's not like that. My builds are effective. It gives me survival ability and also effective damage. And I can move from one place to another just as easily as it gets. So yeah guys, I will also be making some more missions with these builds. Let me show you some more. Maybe you guys, after hearing this for so long, you guys might like to see the gear in more action. So yeah, I will do that for you.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Somebody join
So,
me. I
the
was
division thinks they can
recording,
just
so I
come in here.
saw it
They don't
was
know who they're
one
fucking
of my
with.
clan
Go
member.
dark. Wait for the signal, then corner, then kill.
I'm playing on the challenging mode. You guys have already seen that. I'm on challenging right now. I'm already in cover for like 3 seconds, and the bonus is working right now. I'm healing myself. I'm healing. I'm also healing when I'm shooting, and also healing while I'm killing. My source of getting back my armor is from three of the talents. One is from the brand set, the other two are just talent. That's it. Let's just get out, take some steps from them, get back in. And you guys can see I'm not doing it. All I'm doing is camping. Alright. And when I lose my health, I also feel like insanely high damage. Like I was red, right? That would mean I had lost like 80% of my armor, which was even 80% of my damage. I just forgot about that, yeah. I heal. What was I doing here then? Yeah, I heal all the time, and if somebody gives me like critical damage, I even deal higher DPS. So far I know test these build out in the dark zone, otherwise I will guys. But sadly, I have been busy playing challenging mission, bounties and other stuff, and I will go into dark zone in the tier 5 couple of, because right now I'm just figuring out the builds and changing them with each time that I found something new. And right now you guys can see the combo that I'm using. It's not really that hard to get these items, or maybe a little bit, because I have played over 90 hours already, and some of the talents are really hard to get by. I can just get on the field. It doesn't matter if I'm getting the damage from them. It's alright. I'm a tank that deals lots of damage. I'm sure there are also some other variations in the game right now, maybe more than enough, but this is something which I found out with my DPS, keeping my DPS as much as I could. Because I'm a sort of player who likes to deal damage and stay alive in the same time. I do not like dying all the time and coming back.
We lost a soldier! Give up, asshole!
I'm already at my max health. I'm not using any medication yet. So yeah guys. And I can pretty much complete the entire mission this way. Like just like that. And if I goes in the open world here right now, killing those NPCs out there in open world is just like a paper to me. And yeah, that's it. So yeah guys, this was it about the video. I hope you guys like the video because I really didn't want it to show you guys the builds that I'm using. Instead, I wanted to give you guys the awareness of the talent that there are in the game right now, and you guys uh, should try them out with your own playstyle and with your own gear by putting them by putting them some of them into your gear and test them out that how they work with your gear. And it is not required you to go with the playstyle that I'm using here. All you need to do is to make them work somehow with your gear and have fun with it. And that's the main thing about the game, to have fun with the playstyle that you are having and not to go with someone else's playstyle just to deal more damage or to kill NPCs fast. So yeah, these talents are really nice and they can work with different playstyles as well. And I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.